They don't call the masquerade, come outside again. They don't call the masquerade. First of all, last week is that they should come and jail me. Last week they were discussing that they should come and jail me for talking what I like to talk. Abi? Last week they called jail me for talking. You don't understand? They say Abi, you don't Abi will not wait. Do you government chicken boys and girls? Do you celebrity pimps and hoes? Because that's what they are. They are celebrity pimps. Do you celebrity pimps and hoes? You know, Abi celebrity what is celebrity ba celebrity ori danu celebrity celebrity TFF badge. You don't say that, they say celebrity. They don't finish them. Now celebrity TFF badge. You know, say, see, let me tell you. Now they are boys that they oppress like that. It is their boys that they oppress like that. Those that eat with them. Those that they feed. Those that go and do boy, yes sir. Then in the nights, do not come online to be talking rubbish. Now then they will go through inside trouble for talking outside of contracts. For talking outside of contract. I don't have contract with darkness. I don't have contract with darkness. I don't have contract with evil people. You understand? So they can't even see. They can't even. I wish. Me where I can't talk. Say me person can't arrest me. Let I be mugu. I wish say they go fall for my trap. But to now guard them. If I tell you that these people in Nigeria, Aisha Buhari, our husband, Tinubu, Remi Tinubu in wife, all the Atiku, and they are very intelligent people. You people think they are stupid. You think they don't have sense. They are very intelligent people. I'm telling you. But they are also what? Very wicked people. They are also very evil people. You people think they are stupid. What they are doing are by mistake. That's why you all don't have sense. That's why you are the stupid ones. You understand? You are the stupid ones. You understand? Because you think that they are stupid. But they are not. They are just evil and wicked. But they are highly intelligent. I'm telling you. Highly intelligent. Just know that in your brain when you are doing anyhow. So me, I said trap. I wish they would have. If they don't carry me, that if you by now, do you think I'll be sitting? I'll be blowing all over the globally. The world will be blowing right now. As I talk the thing, the first people to message me were BBC. Say if anything happens or please want to follow this story, they call me. It's from CNN. They don't message me from. We say you and First Lady. What? When I say because I'm a different kettle of fish farm. It's not be Nnamdi Kanu. It's not be all these Igbowo. A different kettle of fish, bro. Different. So now this week now, I don't care what stupid people say because the stupidity waiting for Nigeria is not the fault of the stupid. 90% of stupid Nigerians are very bright. In fact, I can say that they are smart. But they are stupid because they are misinformed. Many Nigerians are only stupid because they are misinformed. Not because they are naturally stupid. You understand? Many Nigerians are misinformed. That's why they act in a stupid way. Because they are working with wrong information. And it's people like Punch newspapers that causes that. It is people that control the institutions of influence. We're supposed to help people get sense. We say their job. The meaning of journalism is to be sure to investigate that when you say something, you are telling the people facts that they can hold in their hand and fight with. But not in Nigeria. Not in Nigeria. Once they don't collect brown, can they give brown envelope? So say they share brown envelope regularly for all these people now. They know bomb punch where to write say me I dey dress like woman. Whose business is it? Say whatever I choose to dress like. If I like, I dress like Chris person. If I like, I dress like female person. If I like, I dress like old man. It is nobody's effing business. I can do whatever the fuck I like to do. As long as I'm not breaking the law of the state, at least where they can catch me. Because me, I'm breaking law regularly of the state. I'm breaking state law because legality is not a righteousness. Because something is legal doesn't mean it's right. So me, I dey break state law, federal, I dey steady until you catch me. Now we dey catch for that. But natural laws, you see, natural laws, I never go against natural laws. Because the laws of nature, you can't even go against it. You can't even go against it if you try. That's how strong the laws of nature is. You can't go against it, even if you tried. So now, me personally, I don't care about all these bloggers talking. I cannot be joining issues, when they are being stupid. They are not being malicious. It's only when these bloggers are being malicious. When they do malicious things, now they attack them directly. When they want lie for my head openly, I face them. I don't fear anybody. If they like, make they tag team with any crew where they go pack themselves, call my page. You don't know me now. I've never backed down before in my life from anything. Only me, I don't face Davido FC. Only me, I don't face Wizkid FC. Only me, I don't face which other Buhari student. Nobody with me, I never face. I don't back down. Think Boto. Now don't understand. You never plenty rich. I don't back down from nothing. You get me? Nothing can make me. You don't hear the Oyibo say what they say, when an immovable object, when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. You see that immovable object, now maybe that. No matter on a force, we go jam, booga. Nothing they happen. And the next everybody continue with their life. Everybody do it, continue with their life. Now, one of the things I want to also talk is that what's going on with us in this country? What did happen to our mind? We are too sexualized. Young people here have been over-sexualized. We cannot think of anything outside of the realm of sex. Even the money we also define. Even the money we also define is so that we can all be having. The money is for sex. It's not because we want to develop it. I mean, if you send the money now to do better thing, I go no. Now we don't know. Say all this money where everybody they pack for this country is to do better thing. We for no now, but no, it's to buy fine clothes so girls can. It's to do big yash so that big men can want to finish. Everything we do in this country is also sexualized. Everything is highly sexualized. We cannot think of anything outside of. And if it's not involved with, we are not interested. And please, Nigerian people that follow me, Nigerian people that follow me, please. I don't face Labour. Ogben will say I never face Labour Party supporters. Go check my Facebook, check my Instagram. I'm the only one that face anybody down. I faced them when I told them the truth about the Ayeye Peter Obi. They won't come, they try my pages. I get time. I get time for all of them. I get time, fam. I get time. I've faced anybody that is there to be faced. The Tinubu warriors, I've faced them. You are all too sexualized. Too sexualized. Overly sexualized. I'm sorry to say. You are overly sexualized. You are overly sexualized. You watch any of their skits that all your favorites do. Every skit is tied around sex. Some kind of sex, fucking sex, something sex. Some are about money. Some skits are about money. Stealing money, obtaining the illegal way of making money they always do as joke. Then 90% of everything that they do, sex. So I'm not surprised if young people see a picture that I posted. Before I go on about that picture, seriously, I don't say many of my haters, many of my haters, they were just angry I look so fine. Say, chai, shokunrire. When they see that, and I never even shown at the full look, Just the top part of it. Oh, Mobe, Kilo Shele. These fucking people that are telling me that because I tie something on my head, I'm LGBTQ. They will go mosque, they look imam, we tie all sorts for your head. Can you go and tell Shekau of Boko Haram that is LGBTQ? He's dressing like a woman because he tied. Eh? Can you do that? You can't do it, Abi. You can't. Because you are a Allah. You are for Allah. When even Woli come my page, my own guy, when they insinuate nonsense, he not even put laughing emoji. He comes like saying they cry, like say, oh, Seun, you have sold out to LGBT. Forgetting that he Woli and Role now every day they wear gown. Every day night they wear gown, like woman gown, in the name of Jesus. If you look their skin, now then they dress like woman, wear wig. They do like girl, like this. Everybody must talk because national, but it's because I was so far. And it really pained me. It really pained me. Say I'm not existing in the days of old Oyo. It pained me that I'm not existing in those days, because if I was existing in those days, that's not for the dress, that's not for fine. In fact, from now on, you will do well to see me without a white scarf on my head. From now, you will do well to see me without that white scarf. The only thing is I want to learn how to tie it. I don't know how to tie it myself. So once my wife don't come house today, I don't know when she come house, her job is to help me tie that in the way she tie her. When she don't help me tie her, once I don't learn that tying, I ain't budget. All in her girlfriend don't go. My wife fish shades lay. Yeah. My fish shades lay. I don't teach you this thing before. I say, now Oyibo na in the equate dressing to masculinity. I repeat. Now Oyibo na in the equate dressing with masculinity. There's only one trait of the masculine. One. You know what the only male trait of the masculine is? To serve and protect. To serve and protect. This is see, that's all every man is. Your masculinity is tied to your ability to serve and protect. If you cannot protect your nation, if you are not serving your nation in any way, then I'm sorry, to me, you are not a man. You're not a man. Now, Oyibo, now I can't tell you, I say suit and tie, now man they wear. I don't teach you that before. Saying African men begin to they wear G-string. G-string is an African man invention. Not women, no. Not women. Now, African men, if you go and look in your, you don't like to study history, but look picture. Look pictures. You go see the Bushmen of South Africa from long time ago, where they wear, now G-string that they wear. G-string. So are the Bushmen of South Africa, were they gay? Or they don't know how to dress? If you never wear trousers like Oyibo, they design trousers. The Scottish men, you know, you always, when you see white people, you go to say, all white is the same. The Scots were also treated the way they treated Africans. Still, they can't say they resemble themselves. Small. They can't admire. When they discover Africans, they admire all their people where they suffer. But Scottish men, what do they wear? What is Scottish men they wear? Skirts. You are programmed to only see the world with Western eyes, and upon that Western eyes is only the sexualized eyes. Now not they see. Just the sexualized eyes. Now they see. y'all don't see nothing else because you are just hypersexualized. Because everything they feed you is so myopic, you know. That level of consciousness cannot lead you. You will suffer till you see. That's why we are suffering here. That's why we are suffering here. That's why you are suffering. Now, also, maybe not because the scarf not be Louis Vuitton. Abi? I fuck up, Abi. I fuck up there. I supposed to buy Louis Vuitton scarf, Gucci scarf to say because he who must not be named, that I don't mean greatest of all time, so that they always talk. Where they tell us, say we as African people must stop mentioning his name. We must erase him from our consciousness, cast him into the dustbin of history. He wear tooth guard, not be boxer. He know the inside it, he know the trade. He wear tooth guard. They write Balenciaga for the tooth guard, and that one nobody ask him. Say, where is your Balenciaga? Why are you wearing a tooth guard when you're not a boxer? Because now Balenciaga. Yeah, so that's the mistake. That's the mistake. Next time I will tie white Gucci scarf. I'm sure as soon as I do that, all of them will just say, hey, look that scarf, Baba, guess what? See this one. Oh, my people, man, you guys are something else. I'm telling you. But now to Punch. You should be ashamed of yourself. Anybody in charge of sport, the editor. See, I buy Punch every day. Today is the last day. This is your newspaper. This is your newspaper. Look, Punch News. I buy only 2 papers. I buy The Nation and I buy Punch. Those are the only 2 papers I read in Nigeria. I buy this one to know what government people are planning, what they are thinking, because this Tinubu's paper this is the word of the government. If you read this, you are reading the word of the government. I buy it to know what my enemies are thinking. And this was my, okay, let me buy something to see the people's side. But every time I read it, it's the same thing they are saying in the government side that you two are saying. So you are also government chicken boys. You are not even giving us good. This is the last day. See, last day, I'm buying your year misinformation paper. This is it. Last day, you will see my 200 naira. How much is the seller now? Wait, that 250 abi. Where did they see? That's how you know that these people, they don't care about telling anybody anything. Poor people, they earn 30,000 per month. You this mugu, they sell one newspaper 250 because you don't want poor people to know what you are saying. That's the only reason. How much? Me are they sure? We cannot behave like them. Me I look at. It's 200. It's 200. It's weekend that is 250. It's 200 per day. You say weekend 250. See, this is what I think of your useless newspaper. And this is the last day. Last day. I'm going to share every single page of this useless, stupid government chicken boy lie newspaper company that doesn't do any investigation. When last the Punch released investigative journalism to tell us anything about our country? Now, so Steve Ayoride, they on a paper that time, try to say the truth. You handed him out of the paper. Chased him away as editor. What for telling the truth about government officials with your paper. So I know, today now they see you now, you are dummies. This newspaper is a newspaper for dummies. It is edited by a dummy. All the journalists that work here are dummies. The people controlling your social media page are dummies. Una say be dummy. Full dummies. Anybody reading this paper too, probably a dummy. Probably. I'm not sure because I was reading it until today and I'm not a dummy. But now I know it's for dummies. So I have stopped. I have stopped. So I can't engage with bloggers because they are not there for information. But Punch is a different thing entirely. This is a newspaper. This is establishment. This is status quo. You understand? This is journalism as it's supposed to be. You get a journalist that checks news and investigates something before regurgitating. Journalists don't regurgitate. Journalists don't regurgitate. But what have I seen here? Punch now, Punch. You people, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. You've destroyed a good newspaper that you people met. You have destroyed whatever this Punch stood for in the 90s. It is whatever this Punch stood for in the 90s. You know? So, that's it. This is what you mean now. Nothing but heap of rubbish. You are destroyed. We are never spending our 200 naira daily on you anymore. Go and face your 200 naira somewhere else, not my own. You've lost the customer. You know? Because you are dumb. You people are dumb. So Punch, go post say Seun Kuti is dressing. Seun Kuti dresses like woman. Just from short of here. You've not seen the entire. You don't even know what I was doing. What if I was acting a movie? What if I was acting a movie? What if I was doing it? Birthday shoot, oh. Okay, what is the concept? Call. Say, people are saying, Punch, it is your duty to call and say, people are saying you are choosing to dress like a woman. Please, what is going on? That is your duty. You are the ones that are supposed to make that call. You reach out to my manager. Before you print. That is how a newspaper company or journalists that are invested in their country's development. See, this the problem I talk about Nigerian professionals be this. This same Nigerian professionals, you go get mouth to talk about Buhari. Say Buhari is a liar. Buhari is not telling the truth. Buhari is this, Buhari is that. What are you, Punch? You are liars too. You are manipulators. Punch is willing to do anything for money, just like Buhari. I've been up because now they find traffic to our page now carry this kind of story. Is it not because you are looking for money to eat? Just like Buhari is destroying things to look for money to eat, you are doing it. But then you have the audacity as a Nigerian professional to come and criticize Buhari and criticize the government. Whereas you professionals are their number one enablers. Without you, they cannot spread their lies through society. It is through newspapers like your Punch, when they've given you your stupid brown envelope, you journalist in this country, when they've given you you come and lie to the people of this country. Happily lie to them. Who the fuck are you people? Destroyers of nations? Destroyers of people? That's what I lie for my papa head. I still keep telling you, journalists in Nigeria, the Kuti family's blood that you people have allowed to be spilled in this country, our name that you have destroyed. See, none of you ever see better. That's why you must be chasing brown envelope. Don't you understand? You people think you are doing something because your editor-in-chief is a millionaire in a big house. Mr. Editor-in-chief, you think you are running a newspaper company. You think you have reputation because you can go around in a big car. You are finished. You people don't understand. How can you be a newspaper that nobody respects? The youth don't even know you, any journalist. No famous journalist can stand up and beat his chest, and the youth of this country will say this journalist is telling the truth. You can't. You have destroyed. You have no reputation. How can you be a journalist with no reputation? How can you be a journalist with no reputation? Y'all are daft. Y'all are daft. Shame on you. Shame on you. And make Africa continue to punish all of you. All of you in that Punch newspaper. As long as one were alive, all the things people do in this country, one mama the batting Jenny, as you people want to spoil this country. That's how the ancestors will destroy all of you that work in that newspaper and your newspaper company itself. All of you in Punch. They say, you go around talking rubbish. I mean, I repeat, I understand bloggers. There are over 300 comments in my page with young people that you have misinformed. You are the one that have misinformed those people and made them stupid. So have all of them in my page. Okay, so but yeah, and they look at these people just talking, it's fun. But when I see an institution like Punch, that's where it becomes dangerous. And I realize that this is, we are living in some kind of dystopia here. Some kind of Twilight Zone dystopia. I'm telling you, that's what Nigeria is, you know. Some real Twilight Zone dystopia, you know. You people, I see how you manipulate the people every day in the news. Even when the government will say something good, you will still paint it as bad just because you want to sell paper. That's how you are. Because you know that people love sensationalism. So you're no longer interested in truth. You're no longer interested in righteousness. You are interested in nothing. You're only interested in making some little change. And the only way to do that is sensationalism. So everything must be sensational. If you cannot sensationalize it, you cannot, it's not news to you. Le shori se. Egbomi, le shori re. Le shekini, le shori re. Emi mo sọ fún yín. Le shori re. Because it is Punch's job today to have called me. And when I tell them the truth, they'll now go outside and tell the whole world what is really happening. That's what newspapers are supposed to do. That's what journalists are supposed to do. As a journalist, when that kind of thing, and you're interested in the story, I don't even know why what I'm wearing should be making the news in this country. This is why I know that people are bastard. This country that you are living in, this country where we did so. She now waiting Seun Kuti wear supposed they make news. It not be say, you people as journalists in Nigeria, you have completely lost your way. You have completely lost your way. You are in the abyss. You are in the abyss of reasoning. You are in the abyss of intellectual endeavor. You are in the abyss of any kind of professionalism. In the abyss, just long lost. Is it what I'm wearing that's supposed to be news? I'm asking you people in Punch. Seun Kuti mo wo lo je ko je news. Oh my shit. Oh my shit. Punch, a Yoruba newspaper. That's how I'm interjecting what I'm saying with Yoruba. Oh my shit, Punch. A paper that started based on the premise of Omoluabi, that started to promote truth among Yoruba people. Look at where you have reduced yourself to. Look at what you have reduced yourself to. Shame on you. Shame on you people at Punch newspaper. This is not the first time you've been doing that. Why is Punch always interested in gossip? Punch newspapers, how can you be interested in gossip? I don't understand. But now I understand it. I need to badge. I need to badge in Punch. Shame on you. And this is no longer the 80s. See, that's how you did my father. Because of these people, fella go buy printing press. Because of journalists in Nigeria. Let me tell you a story about fella. Make I tell you a story about fella. Fella go buy printing press. When the life of fella had reached for Nigeria, fella had to go and buy a printing press and started printing his own newspaper. Fella started today printing his own newspaper. It was called Yap News, Young African Pioneers. Yap News. Check the history. My papa guys go print his own newspaper. Do you understand? That's how much people were alive, because they had a monopoly on information. But today, there is social media. You people are now they lie on our own like this then. No, me I don't use Nation. Me I use on a lie newspaper. As now they lie on our own like this, and they come live, come answer on. This is not 1990. This is not 1980. That you people will lie. Before the truth can come out, when a lie don't go around the whole world. In fact, the lie will now be fact. Till today, people believe that fella is singing with pants on stage. Till today, people believe that fella use motor to carry firewood in the market like a mad person. All due to the lies of journalists in Nigeria, epitomized by the Punch newspapers and their useless staff. They are unthinking, unreasonable staff. Lokman Lori. I've been denying them interview for a long time. If you look, they don't call me. Show me Punch newspaper. I want to. Lokman Lori. You're not journalists. You should be ashamed to call yourself newspaper. You should be ashamed of it. Stop the newspaper business. This is not what you want to do. You want to be bloggers. You want to deal in gossip. You want to be world star. You understand? So go and do that. Once you carry newspaper name and put on your head and be destroying what newspaper means, this is the problem again I have with these people. It's because you cannot do something well. Does that mean you have to destroy it so that people that can do it well will never be able to do it again? I repeat, just because you cannot do something well, must you destroy it so that people that can do it well will never be able to do it again? Is that it? Shame on all of you. Shame on you. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish I could post the picture of my birthday shoot. You know, that was me. People on my page, if you see, I pinned the comment. People on my page that understand African tradition, they as soon as they see the head tie, they hail me. They say, Obatala. Obatala. Those are people that know who they are. You understand? Obatala. Now in the right there straight. I was proud that at least 1 or 2 out of 500 Nigerians know their history, know their ancestral spirituality. You know. By the way, my birthday theme, the theme for my birthday is gods and goddesses. You know, so if you are lucky enough, Punch, your invitation is cancelled by now. But the rest of you people that, if you are lucky enough to get an invitation to come to this wonderful party, is a party we want to celebrate African spirituality. You know, having everybody come as an African god or goddess of their choice. And I was doing my photo shoot today for that reason. If Punch had bothered to call, I'd have told them that. And they would have been able to give the world the truth. They would have been able to give the world. In fact, they would have been able to say, all these people are lying. We Punch have done the real work of journalism. This is what is happening. You would have been real journalists so easily. Can you see how easy? But obviously, you are more interested in sensationalism. Shame on you, Punch newspapers. I don't even care any other publication in this world. You are Yoruba, like me, 1. And 2, I use my money to buy your paper every blessed day. Every day that I'm in this country. Every day. Go and look at my store. It's packed to the brim with old Punch newspapers. You feel me? Packed to the brim with old Punch newspapers. So, gbogbo yín lè gbọ́n. Gbogbo yín papọ̀ lè gbọ́n. Editor in chief yín, editor yín, gbogbo senior journalist yín, whoever employed and don't control social media yín, don't approve news, gbogbo yín lè gbọ́n ọ̀dẹ̀ ni. Because of what you want to eat today, you are destroying the tomorrow of this country. Because of what you want to eat today, you are teaching young people how not to know the truth. And that is your greatest crime. And for that crime, the more you continue to help Nigerians be misinformed so that they cannot break themselves out of this situation that they find themselves in, the more you help Nigerians believe that they are tied to some little ass people, you know, for the rest of their life, the way you are tied to those people. Mo guarantee. Feel me? Mo guarantee le shorire. And that's how I'm ending this. Le shekini, le shorire.
Balódádé orí ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ ní tàwọn ìjòyè tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa gold tó jẹ́ ojúlówó iléeṣẹ́ Mova Jewelry Depot òun ni kẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́ sí torí kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ ọ́ pọ̀n bí ọlọ́mọ káàkiri àgbáyé ni wọ́n ti recognize Mova Jewelry Depot nípa káta replica gold tó dàbí gold fún tọba ti joyè àtàwọn tó wà involved in society gbogbo replica gold tó bá rí lára àwọn ènìyàn pàtàkì àtàwọn lọ́lá káàkiri àgbáyé má béèrè ibi tán ti rà iléeṣẹ́ Mova Jewelry Depot ní àwọn alára tó tàgò òkè ń yà síbòmí ju iléeṣẹ́ Mova Jewelry Depot replica gold wọ́n rojú láti rà ìwọ náà gbìyànjú láti darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn olóríire tí wọ́n ra replica gold níléeṣẹ́ Mova Jewelry Depot. At Mova Jewelry Depot we sell wholesales high-end Italian 18 karat gold replica quality Brazilian gold diamond replica gold cubic zirconia and all gold plated jewelry at a very competitive prices. We have jewelries for all occasions, full necklace sets, half sets, earrings, pendants, bangles, rings, cord chains, hand chains, long chains. We are your final stop Depot for all your quality and not tarnished jewelries. You don't have to break a bag before you slay. We ship worldwide. We sell wholesale and retail. Wholesale starts from 6 pieces. Address: Al Otman Building opposite Eagles Hotel, Deira, Dubai. Also 18 East Candle Street, Akisak, New Jersey, United States. WhatsApp contact +1201 6736 452. Once again, +1201 6736 452. Instagram Mova Jewelry Depot. Facebook page Mova Jewelry Depot. Fún gbogbo replica gold tó jẹ́ ojúlówó, ilé iṣẹ́ Mova Jewelry Depot nìkan lẹ ti lè rí ẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀.